I don't know if they have this on FanDuel. This
Oh,
on
the Mavs.
Adam.
Because you definitely gonna have to give up a good
The rain
player
is
like
falling, the fans are
in
soaked, but
return,
here's the bottom line. We've got football at
and the
M&T
Mavs
Bank
don't
Have to
have
do
Stadium
that.
in
it
Baltimore,
first.
Maryland. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a
Yeah,
moment
the
ago.
Mavs don't have that
Fireworks,
though.
pyrotechnics, you name it. This
Like, I
crowd
mean,
is
they would
ready
literally have to
as
be
their
willing to
guys
give
get
it was
set to
either.
match up.
I mean,
It
it had
has
to be
to
like Luca or
be
Porzingis. Those are the
Porzingis.
only
The
two, yeah,
Baltimore Ravens.
worth on the
They
roster
left in
to
the middle
give
of a cold
back.
night in 1984, but the Colts are back, and we're underway in
We have
Baltimore.
first.
Taking in at the
Yeah, that's
3.
why they keep saying Miami, but
And a good return is how we start.
apparently,
Just
well,
shy
nah,
of
but
the
they no, they want
30-yard line.
the Wizards want
They're
Tyler
off at the
Hero.
29-yard line.
Yeah, and the Heat are like, but you gotta,
Hero, Butler.
but the thing is, you gotta be like, well, I see, yeah, I don't
But
even
I'm
know.
like, who would even run? You would have Bill running point, I guess, then? Because it would be Bill, Duncan, and Butler.
They begin with a quick throw out
Yeah.
Now
left.
Dragic gotta go.
7
But
yards to
Dragic
pick
would
up
probably
there.
have
If
to
you're
go
this receiver,
for
Yeah,
Matt
be
salary.
ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy.
well, I
either in
mean,
the
my thing is
offseason,
like,
during the week,
the,
the
the,
whole
the thing is, I'm
bundle.
thinking
And
of is
sometimes
like,
just
hey,
eliminate. You both see the
they
same
made
thing,
the
and he
finals
knows, get the
without
ball to him right away.
that. Now that would put them over the hump, but I'm like, why not try again before you like gut the team off of?
Right.
I don't know. They gonna have to see.
But shoot, the
That's what I'm
problem is
saying.
that they unhealthy as hell right now because Butler missed all them games for COVID protocols and then
In that situation, that's
some other
almost a
shit.
tendency
So
breaker.
they gotta get healthy first before even thinking about doing it. Cause they could do that trade and still end up in the damn lottery.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson.
They like what 6 and or like 7 and 13 or some
Tough
shit.
to hold on to that one. It's second down.
But I'll say instead of making a big move like that, I would like
Nothing has changed. They're
be
still
like, yeah, we're
moving
gonna have
around
to see.
quickly and forcing
Yeah,
incompletions.
What's
we gotta
like,
get healthy
So
before
second
we
down
could
and
even
10. Once again,
turn
they'll
them
go from the 40. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K.
yeah, he just found
And he'll be
a
taken
2 year,
down, but not
I
before
think,
he
an
works it
extension
past the
or
50.
something like, or like,
12 yards there
it's
on
I think he has
first
like
down.
1 more
I can
year.
certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a
I
kid,
think it's
running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the second round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the ball out of the backfield?
not
Be able
defending.
to get him in the second round? That's what I call a steal.
Now Jackson on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's
Bledsoe,
complete.
Lonzo,
Damn it,
and
man!
some other
Just
shit.
Yards to
ruined
pick up on
And
the
all
pitch
them
and
picks.
catch. A great job there, Charles, just to hold
collected.
on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take catching
That would be
the ball toward
a
the middle of
decent
the
fit
field.
for.
It is, and if you're
I
going
would
to gain
think.
yardage, you're going to have to go there at some
Warriors,
point. But how about the read, okay?
That would
The
be
eyes
like
of
a
that
1-year
play,
rental
stepping
type
out from the
thing.
middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did
Yeah.
not get free, but boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
On second down, a run to Dobbins. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts 32. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Man, they gotta
One
fix
unit I
this
know you
shit. I
want to
hate
watch
like
is
I'm
that
trying to
offensive
go
line. If they
and I
keep
pick cover
clearing
3,
holes
but then
that,
like cover 4
could be a
pops
long
up.
night defensively.
No doubt about it,
That shit
because
is
when they
ass.
are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 12 yards to pick up there, good for a Raven first. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Trent. That's you.
This time Jackson will throw it. Screen play, Johnson. He's taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing.
Strangle yourself.
I didn't
strangle yourself.
I didn't.
Flushed out right. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And they'll get this down to the 10.
Take the lead.
I didn't. It wasn't me.
We call our defense an up. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receiver took advantage.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Y'all not gonna put this shit on me.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job.
Y'all not gonna lie on my name like this.
And not allowing any lanes to open up.
On second and goal, Jackson sliding out of the pocket toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on second down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
A quick toss out right, and he takes this down to about the 2 before going.
Oh my God!
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
They'll try to run this one in, and he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good.
Colts, nothing. Justin Tucker is the kickoff for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Oh, and it's raining.
And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and taken.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Hey, Trent. It's good to hear your voice. Can I hear some pep in your step? Come on, man. Oh my goodness. He's so mean.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL.
So he don't know what game he's playing.
That high power, you got to find a way.
But he know when he plays Smite because he's playing with his cousin.
20-point score. Give yourself your best chance to win.
So he's playing with his cousin.
28-30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Down the second down throw on target, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down. We'll see what
it's serious to me, and that's how I know you don't care about my feelings.
Touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready.
I just want to be treated
either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
X, wouldn't you want to be treated equally?
From the gun, It's Allen.
I'll take that
Under
sack.
pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. A.J. Epinesa in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Another try after the first down sack. Allen will get this one to Pittman. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
A gain of 7 yards.
No.
And it's third down.
It's like your second middle linebacker, your tight
Didn't help
end.
at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. From midfield, here's Allen.
Oh, they gave me the animation. Oh my god.
Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Rolling to his right.
Oh, and I messed up the pass.
The 20, 10.
It's over.
Let's dominate. All the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, 82 yards. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score. Ravens 14. Colts nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
The drive starts with a completion left side. And he'll lose yardage here back to the 15. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
15-yard line.
Throwing on second and long. Allen. That's complete to John Ross.
Let's go.
And finally out of bounds just inside the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 76 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
Oh, he slipped. Oh,
a lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On second down, it's Taylor. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up third.
Oh my God. The man, Cody McKing slipped. And that would have been a touchdown.
Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Nah, there was no rain.
His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown. And
oh my.
Sky.
Now the Ravens get it.
Oh God. This game is so stupid. Oh my God. He dropped it.
Ain't doing nothing. And all the way into
he doing all this
shit. It's 2 points. So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Come on. Rush in, rush in, rush in.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And they're always hoping on that type of a play that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end of the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
Goal at the 5-yard line.
That hits the...
Yeah. I'm over here wild right now.
Hold on.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as the Ravens push further out in front. And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Ravens 23, Colts 6.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Dude, the Rockets scored 48 in the first quarter.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. To throw again, Allen. And it's knocked away and
He doesn't go
incomplete.
for this shit.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He completes this one to Mack. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
On 1st down, Allen. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On 2nd down now, it's Taylor. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
But that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Now Allen. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Taylor.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening.
That boy Booty Baker.
Ended up with a solid game.
2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes,
So
we'll
you
get
over
you
here
to Jonathan
finessing the system.
Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Campbell making the catch. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a 1st down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the 1st half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. A.J. Epinesa. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign.
It's 2nd down.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. The give to Taylor. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15.
The ball carrier.
Now that gets back some of what they needed, but they're still stuck here with a 3rd and 13.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Operating from the gun, Allen. His pass caught at the 4. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Michael Pittman as the first half is winding down. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
Score, Ravens 23, Colts 13.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. And with time running down, they go down to a knee.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And that's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Pick it up.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. On play action, Allen. Dancing to his left, thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throwing interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off. But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Right back to Dobbins on first. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 2nd and a yard, Jackson being chased out left to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Ty Johnson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Ravens 30. Colts.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. From the 27th, Allen. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Allen. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Allen, open man is Ross, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards, a first down.
First down.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Going deep downfield for Ross. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. John Ross, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Nice work on the return.
Their own 31-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
He was certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From midfield now, here's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Steps away to his left. He's going to take, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run, and the Ravens will extend their lead. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
A gain of 21 yards.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. Allen now on first down. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the fourth quarter. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Allen. Catch made here by Campbell. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 yards there, first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing on first down is Allen. The toss here completed to Pittman. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a
good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 23-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Allen again. And he slings one that's incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, and it's 3rd and short. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. John Ross with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his 2nd touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Play action. Now Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Gain of 5.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
Ball carrier.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he will have a Ravens 1st down, and he was able to get it by play. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. 8 yards, 1st down as they're able to convert.
At the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Steps away. He'll try and run it. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd down, Dobbins.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. They'll go again with Dobbins. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Justin Tucker now for the Raven field goal try. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And Tucker missed it left. Normally reliable, this time no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Now, Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team. But the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
4-yard gain on the play.
Allen off the play fake.
Indianapolis.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
Oh, they gotta
Picked
fix
up
that
by
mechanic.
Hughes. And a great return as they're finally
No, I'm talking about when you when you throw it up and your dude just don't do nothing.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're
I even clicked on and went to go like aggressive catch it just to play defense, and he just kept running.
They'll take that one and head to the locker
Oh
room.
my god. Oh my goodness.
The Ravens taking a knee with victory seemingly in hand here.
I'm talking about like I click on, I press triangle, and he's running and he's running to the locker room.
Take a knee to end a game. That means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether
Like,
it's home or
oh
on
my
the road.
goodness.
But there's something a little extra special.
Ran
about
to the
doing it in
locker
front of your
room on
home
that
crowd,
one.
isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Were you one of those guys that's skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why